Hi everyone, welcome to this video. This is Richie the Blind Hedgehog and I'm here with my little movie Sonic. He's probably one of the last Sonics that I ever got. There is another one right there that looks pretty much like the one in the movie. But I think that is the reference of this plush, actually. It's a movie Sonic plush. I just can't decide which plush I want to use. There's so many I want to use, but I thought since the second Sonic movie is in theaters, let's use Sonic. So there you go, I use this one. Could get this one on Amazon if you wonder where it come from. I think it should be something like 13 or 14 inch. So there you go. I think he still have to put in, his little sounds are off. Still have to see the movie though. Apparently it's really good. Can't wait to see Knuckles. I really like Knuckles. So there you go. I wanted to make another little haul, because I admit I have been spending a bunch of money. So there you go. So yeah, indeed winter. During winter there weren't such interesting things to collect. And actually suddenly now I came across a lot of stuff that I really liked. So I've been saving a little bit and getting the stuff just bit by bit. And in several phases. So like this, I could actually eventually collect what I really like so much. So actually we went to a nice grocery, a pretty large grocery with a lot of non-food stuff too, and I could collect some adorable items there. I got myself a coat because it was like really cheap and I could really use that coat, but I don't really have it here. I collected this gorgeous little pop square. I really love the colors. I was really looking for something like that. And they had plenty out. I didn't want to get rid of them. So, yeah, I can't really stop playing with those buttons. So there you go. And the last item that I actually got right there was this beautiful, well, Katie already saw it, this beautiful bird. It's a fake bird. It looks quite real. But they had this beautiful, there's Big Bang Theory. They had these beautiful fake birds as spring items. Wait, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I was really impressed by it. Also because when I was little, I really liked to hold fake birds on my fingers and pretend they were real. And then when I saw this, my grandmother used to get me a bunch of these fake birds. So it was absolutely beautiful. It was a bit expensive though. And it's really falling apart too. But I wanted to collect it for my TV, and it's amazing, but it really fits so well. So when I place the bird on the TV, actually with a tail, it holds on so well. Like this, looks like I have a real bird on the TV. Beautiful golden macaw. Thought it would fit the one that I have in another corner of my room. So there are wires in the toes, but yeah, it's nice to hold on your fingers too, but you have to place the toes right. You also can make it hang around. You can make it, there's this tiny little rope. You can do this too, to give the impression that it's actually flying. It has a long tail. Hold on a second, because this is going to be hard. I made some pictures of it because I wasn't quite sure I would take it with me. It was really expensive. It was like $39, which is quite expensive though, for a tinkering parrot. But I actually realized that it would be really hard to leave it. And I actually, so far, I don't regret getting him. He's absolutely beautiful. He's such a beautiful thing to watch. I love the wings. So ever since, he's been staying there. Oh, I can't believe I still have those cards. Jimmy Neutron cards. I thought I removed those. Well, as you can see, I was a fan. Oh my god. Well, I saw one of those cards on Vinted. I thought, oh, I wish I had mine. But mine was just on the wall. So that's a bit surprising. There you go. Cards found. So, with my pop. So there I was with a pop cardboard and a parrot. So yeah, but I didn't regret anything. I really love the parrot. I said to my dad, not gonna take it with me. 3 seconds later, it was mine. So, yeah, that's how things go here. The next gorgeous thing that I could find of vintage was this gorgeous little Squid Game costume for my Chucky. It's a bit large for him, but that makes it easier to put it on his shoulders. I just, yeah, adapted it a little bit, adjusted a few things to make the size look better. But I wish I could give him the 101 number. But I think it's a very fitting costume for him. I really like this. The package had some trouble, but I'm really glad it came. So, yeah. That's my little Chucky costume. Oh, my camera has troubles. So that's it for Chucky. Well, yeah, just imagine Chucky participating in Squid Game. That would be so fitting. He would make more victims than anyone. Yeah, and it would be half as tall, or, yeah, quite small, about 30 inches. Can you imagine a 30-inch player? Yeah, well, since it's all children play, yeah, might be quite fitting. They should make a crossover. Would be nice. Anyway, I have been digging up my bigger wolf figure collection. I was able to collect a few larger wolf figures in the past, and I really appreciate those figures, and I wanted to do a little try. I was quite curious if I could find more of these. So, I just had a look around, and I'm going to show you the little wolves that I could actually find to join this collection. Now, I'm not going to show you the whole collection right now because that would be making the video quite long. But I was just going to show you the beautiful, pretty wolves that I could find that were a bit larger in size than the regular figures. So the very first one, well, he's pretty much the ugliest, but I liked him anyway, is this little one here. So this is a bit of a crappy figure. It has messy painting work. I have been coloring the little spots myself because it was quite used. This is a toy that was used by a child, so I've been coloring the little markings of the little used markings. He was in a bit of a loved condition, so yeah. So he's a bit of black and golden. He has pretty weird colors, pretty sloppy painting work. But there you go. Still glad I can add him to my collection. He has like black paws. There you go. Yeah, this is actually one of the better quality figures, as I have a few in that collection. So I really like this one. The others that I'm gonna show you are a bit more, have a bit more quality value. They are pretty much like the figures that you see from Schleich or from Papo. And I could collect these three. So there's this golden one, which was actually supposed to be a white one, a brown one, and also this one, this little brown one. I'm just gonna show you them separately. So there you go. Actually, I have two ones coming in one package. This brown one. So they are actually available in different colors. There's a grey one, a pale goldish white one, this one. One that's pretty close to black, and this brown one. So there's white, grey, brown, and black, basically. And they go for something on Amazon. They go sometimes for like $30, but look at the painting work. It is really well done. They have paw pads too. They're males. And they have a pretty beautiful tip on their tail. I have no idea how well the paint holds on. He has a bit of little no cracks, but little spots, little where the painting is a bit worn out. But there you go. This is the brown one, and as you can see, they are pretty generous in size, and they look really nice. What's actually a bit of a sad point is that figures are very expressive because sometimes they look different, and these figure wolves are all made in one same position. So all the full colors are made with the same figure. Look at, for example, the white one here. Those are just the same figures, but with different colorings. So that is something, yeah, they should really work on, because they're gorgeous. The painting job is really well done. They have nails, they have... And apparently it said Animal Paradise on their tags, but I believe these are just figures coming from China. They had plenty of Asian signs and Chinese letters on their packaging, so I have no idea which brand those figures are. And this is the brown one. He has a bit of white markings on his face too. So it's a pretty sturdy figure. Pretty heavy too. This one is like really light. This one is quite a heavy guy. So there you go. He came together with this one here. It is a bit of a look-alike like the Papa one. I thought this wolf was gonna be grey, but it happens to be more brown and black-like than the Papa one that I have, which is more like grey and white. Pretty much like a timber wolf, actually. This one has blue eyes, a bit of a severe face, but still very wolfish-like. And he's gorgeous. I can really recommend this guy. Put him with your large Papo figure. They will look gorgeous together. I might show you that in another video one day. He also has paw pads. What I don't really like about this figure is the painting job. It's pretty well done, but the coloring, the choice of colors on this figure is not really well done. On the back it's pretty fine, but they used, on the video it's hard to see, but they used this greenish brown coloring that sometimes you see on dinosaurs and reptiles, and not really realistic on the fur of a wolf. So on the video it looks quite nice, but it has a bit of a natural weird coloring on the belly. Also you have this dark paw here. So the painting job is well done, but I think the choice of colors is a bit sloppy. Also the nails here. He is a bit larger than the Papa wolf. So you would have a male and a female if you put them together. And he has those beautiful sapphire blue eyes. And actually, I thought they would be similar, but the way they put the back legs is a bit different. So those figures, they are lookalikes, but they are still different. So they might still be very suitable to collect, or to keep, or to collect for someone who actually collects this kind of figures. The last one I can show you is this. Actually, I have no idea what brand this figure is. I just got them because they were delivered by Amazon and they were large size and they were perfect for my collection, but never looked up this kind of figures before. Never looked them up before. This is the latest one that I collected. I wasn't quite sure because it was pretty expensive and I was a bit reluctant to collect it. It was almost like 40 euros, just pretty much. But I've been waiting a little bit and eventually I did collect him. When he was a lower price, of course. He has beautiful blue eyes. And I was actually hoping that it would turn out quite white. But he turns out a little bit like golden. He would look like a bit of a pale golden retriever. You know, he looks, he's not exactly white. A big part of it, but they still put another color on him. So, yeah, with a bit of imagination he might be white, but he's not exactly, more like cream. It's not entirely white. And this is his little paws. Actually, they could have done a better job on the paw pads. But as you can see, the painting job is not actually perfect or very, very well done, but good enough to call it a good quality figure. These figures, they go for something. So don't miss out the grey one and the black one. The grey one is pretty much grey. There's not much more coloring on it. The black one has some lighter parts, but it is very dark color. It's not entirely black. But I still have to collect those two. It's just that I'm really into those figures and I really like them, and they're perfect for my collection. So there you go. These are the beautiful wool figures that I could collect. Sonic has been quiet for the whole video. But there you go. He might be telling us about his ability to rest that apparently is so good. So there you go. I'm great at resting, he says. But yeah, I'm gonna show you the very exciting part of this video, which is the plushies. I have been collecting a bunch of plushies, and yeah, this time I just couldn't help myself. So the very first one that I could collect was this beautiful African wild dog.
I am great at resting. I rest faster than anybody.
I would like to rest too. I'm getting tired. I kind of forgot to change my bed sheets for a few months. My brother gave me those sheets, and ever since I didn't change them. So this is the beautiful African wild dog that I could find. I just found him by coincidence by looking for hyenas. Sometimes I just look up just things for no reason. But there you go. He has beautiful blue eyes, so I gave him this beautiful color, and I named him Haru. He has pretty pale spotties, and he seems to be a lily toy. Looks like his bath really improved his condition, but still this guy was very loved. So he's still a bit used, especially on the head. But this is a gorgeous African wild dog plush, and I'm really glad he's here. He has a beautiful. How tall is he? About 20 inch, something like that. Maybe 24 inch. He will go well with my other canines. So far, just keep him. He's beautiful. He's beautiful. His beautiful ears. Yeah, sometimes it's nice to find plushies like this. People get rid of them for like $3, and sometimes when you improve their condition, you can just keep a really beautiful plush of them. So there you go. This is the very first one. I'll go over to another gorgeous spotted animal that really, well, caught my attention when I was in my local toy shop. Kinda weird, but not really collect this one usually. But I found this beautiful spotted panther, this beautiful snow leopard. I thought he was, I noticed him earlier. I believe he's just a Unitoys plush, and this is, yeah, he was really cheap actually. He wasn't very expensive either. So this is the brand is just a Kibble Toys Snow Leopard. I really love his spots too, and his beautiful tail. And yeah, Unitoys can sometimes really has gorgeous plushies for really low prices. I really like the shape of his body. And I went back to pick him up because he was, for some reason, he really caught my attention, and he still does. So, he doesn't really have a name yet. I still have to name him. He might be the prettiest snow leopard, and I usually don't collect snow leopards, but this guy really caught my eye. Because of the shape of his beautiful body, the way he sits, he just has little, pads on his paws, no paw pads or anything. Just the way he sits. And I put this beautiful sky blue color on him, and the beautiful spots. I really enjoy seeing him. And he has black ears and a black tip on his tail. And this is what his bodies look like. Like little spatters of gray. Just the way he sits, and also from the front, he just really looks nice. So, yeah, for some reason I felt the need to collect him. I really wanted to collect this little guy. So far, I just keep him with the African wild dog. Just sits so well. Another animal plushie that I eventually collected after having him for such a long time on my wish list. I collected this beautiful little falcon. Yeah, absolutely love prey birds and or birds of prey, and yeah, this guy is he was, yeah, absolutely beautiful. And I had a closer look at my Birds of Prey collection, and I wanted to see indeed what I wanted to change about my collection. And I collected this guy. I got rid of another one that I've been having for so long. So there you go. I wanted just to have a closer look at some forgotten collections to see what I could improve and if I could name more of the plushies and this guy. What I don't really like about this guy is that he does not really look like a prey bird. He looks more like a chicken to me, especially with the spread wings, and the way of the position of the legs. But he has a cute belly, and yeah, he will go really well with my eagle. And I really love eagles too. I think I have a few behind me. There's another falcon too. Whoops. So I wanted to put him with the others too. And that's why I had this falcon. I think I named him Hans. So there you go. Yeah, I can actually show you. I'm gonna show you a bit of my art. I made a falcon with the Hana beads. Yeah, I'm gonna show you that very soon. So there you go. These are the little animals that I could collect in plushies. I'm just gonna put them aside, maybe. Now I'm gonna show you. There goes Sonic. Now I'm gonna show you a few gorgeous characters. A very exciting character, actually, that I happen to like a lot is this. Well, you might actually recognize this guy. Where is he? Here he is. This is my little Siren Head. I know it's quite weird. I don't really know how I actually met this character. I believe actually by seeing another... Yes, you go to rest. I actually saw a plushie on Vinted that caught my attention, and I asked the seller, what affiliation is this plush? And he said it's a Siren Head affiliation. So I looked it up, and oh my god, to find such a badass speaker, a badass walking speaker, is just hilarious, actually, because I was terrified of sirens when I was a child, and yeah, this still freaked me out sometimes. And actually, this guy is just huge, and I just love his little toes. He can actually play with his toes. And yeah, like this. So his arms are like really long for long hugs. Yeah, you can actually attach some Velcro and then attach his arms around your neck. And now you can see Siren Head tries to strangle me. But yeah, he's so tall too. His teeth. Subscribe and like this video, otherwise you'll have to take Siren Head to the dentist. Yeah, so there you go. This guy just came from Amazon. And he's not the prettiest or most impressive plushie of Siren Head that you can imagine. He's all black and he's really thin. He actually barely fits my hand, but yeah, he really, I end up liking him really much. He's pretty charming. He has been next to Humpty right there all the time. Yeah, I know my camera really has a problem. That is the Panasonic syndrome. My camera is getting old. So there you go. This is my Siren Head. He's not really impressive, I know. All black, but he's really soft, and I happen to just like rubbing my hand over him and touching him and kiss him on his little speakers, and sometimes just petting him like this. So he has severed legs, like this, sliced legs, and very funny toes. Yeah, so this is my little Siren Head. I've been enjoying the little short movies they make of him, and I really like his sounds. Sometimes I just make little impressions of him. I really like it. So that is him with his big teeth. I'm just gonna put him aside. The plushie that actually really caught my attention and actually introduced me to this character was a plushie that is a bit of a particular style. Katie, I think you're gonna laugh about this one. Now, this is what he looks like. He has a traffic light face. For some reason, I really like this traffic light face plush. It's just hilarious. And quite expressive. And actually, with that traffic light head, he really fits in my arms. And I just go, yeah. I've been waiting a little bit. I've been waiting for weeks to collect him. And I did. And actually, ever since, I just took him to my arms. And this guy, well, my Siren Head is actually very thin. And he has like really slim arms. This guy is a bit more thick and he fits better in my hands. There's a Siren Head like this available too. This is apparently the traffic light version. Don't ask me whatever it does. I suppose it's badass and cute. But it looks like I really appreciate Plush without a face. So there you go. This is my traffic light Siren Head. It just came yesterday. I really appreciate him a lot. He fits so well, and you can just hold him like this with his little traffic light face in my arms, and he's so soft. I really love those plushies. They're so soft. This is what the tag says. Nothing much. I believe those are just little bootlegs. But look at Siren Head. He doesn't have any tags. Some people have been saying this plush has fragile stitching, but it also depends on how you treat the plush. My plush was perfectly fine. Some people might have plushies with bad stitching, but that is what you sometimes have with bootlegs. I believe on this plush it would be easy to fix because it doesn't have any beans. The finishing on this plush could have done better. But the stitching is actually perfectly normal. It's not that it's just easily broken. Here as well, this guy has a pretty firm stuffing, but this guy is actually missing feet and hands, or he does have hands. He has little thumbs. You can actually imagine a bunch of things about this character. It looks like a plush traffic light, and yeah, my imagination go wild when I actually see this plush. I think for some reason he's still very expressive, and very cute too. Very robot-like. So there you go. And in that little package, I actually got this little Poppy Playtime Huggy Wuggy. I have no idea. This character also kind of looks Pennywise-like. I actually pretend it's Siren Head's little plushie. He can sleep with if he wants to. Siren Head's never alone. There's this little plushie. There you go. And yeah, it's a cute furry plushie. It was just included. The seller just put it in my package and told me that he did so. And he's really cute. I'd never collected this character in a larger size. I was actually wondering, Kimi, do you like this character? I thought for some reason that he might be something that you might like. But I'm not sure that you like this character or if you ever heard of it before. So, yeah, let me know what you think about this character. For some reason, I thought he might be something that might attract you first, but I have no idea why I was thinking of you when seeing him. So, there you go. So I have no idea, I'll just keep this little plush for now. He's adorable and blue and furry. He looks like a Cookie Monster. That's pretty much what it looks like, right? Never played this game though. Yeah, so that is Siren Head's little plushie. Mew, 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 mew. The last plushie that I would like to show you is absolutely adorable. Well, actually, I have two large ones to finish the video with. But since that I said that I like plush without a face, I collected this little one here. I've been seeing the movie actually about Spirited Away, and I was like completely blown. I just loved that movie so much, and this was my favorite character. I had to look around to find this guy. I bought him from someone who wanted to get rid of him, and he has been by my side ever since. He never leaves me. Even when I play piano, sometimes he's with me, and I even learned to play the song of the end credits of this movie. I absolutely love it, and No Face is like, yeah, that is what this character is called. Apparently, its name is No Face. He has a bit of a coffee face, of a I need coffee face, but he's gorgeous, and I just love this plush. Together with Siren Head and Mr. Traffic Light, he's adorable. Sonic, I want to hear you. What about resting? So there you go, this is little No Face. He's always next to me, just like Humpty and Squiddies. Here's my Squiddy below. So yeah, he is. I was so glad I could find him off Vinted. I had no idea where to look him up. And he has a nice size too. He has such a cute face. He's such a cute face, and he looks so like, I need a hug. He was so lonely in the movie. And sometimes it's just nice to rub his belly. So there you go, this is a plush that just totally caught me. So yeah, this is my little No Face. And the two last plushes that I would like to show you are two bigger canines. They will end the video. You might have seen one of them already. I'm just gonna turn towards them. There you go. Up. So there's Mr. Husky. They actually don't have a name yet. I really should look up names. He still has some issues standing, but I believe one of his legs is a bit longer on one side. And yeah, he has this turquoise color. He's black and white, pretty much like I showed in the washing video. So yeah, Vesper asked me how I was drying this one. He was pretty wet, but I used a good towel. Like I said in the video, a good quality towel that really absorbs. I also used, with a bit of time, I used a hairdryer, especially for his bummy, because all the water was going towards his bottom, because of the gravity, I suppose. And for the last part, I just let the water evaporate. And after a day or two, or maybe 3, he was entirely dry. It was no big deal. Usually drying the plushies depend on the coat of the plushies can take a few days. Some plushies are dry after a day, so there you go. So this is the very first husky that I didn't expect myself to collect the both of them. But I could find these gorgeous wolf and huskies, so they were really pretty. And this plush is a bit of a special one here. I suppose it's supposed to look like a wolf. He has a wolf pattern. He looks pretty much like a wolf. His coat at least refers to something wolf-like, I believe. His tail looks more like a cat tail. Yeah, he has some issues sitting, but he has little paw pads too. I have no idea where this plush come from. I believe I got him from someone in Italy. Maybe it's kind of plush, just like those tigers they can win on the fair. They can win on an event. I really like the way he sits, and the beautiful coat. He has no problem standing. His wire runs on the outside here. He has beautiful claws. I think his face looks more like a dog's face though. These are his ears. But I really like the style of plush, and I'm really glad I found a canine looking like this instead of always tigers. And I really like tigers. I collected 2 of them. This type of plush is absolutely beautiful. Still, some people want to get rid of them for like $2. And I think it's too bad. I really like my tigers, but I don't collect too many of them, because otherwise I'll have to do the same. And I'm really glad I found something wolf-like. I put this collar on him because the other one was a bit small. So we actually have a look at this guy. He looks absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Looks a bit Timberwolf-like. They both have this piece of foam in their nose. Same for the husky here. He has more like a canine face. Maybe this one has more like a feline shape of head. I'm not sure. They try to make it look like a canine, but I'm pretty convinced it has more like a feline face. The shape of it, at least. Not sure. But there you go. So I was really enthusiastic about these two. No names yet. Absolutely love them. So there you go. These are the two canines that I wanted to show you. I really like his way of sitting and standing. I really like the style of Plush. And I'm really glad I could actually collect something very wolf-like like it. And look at the beautiful shades of brown and black in his fur. So the fur kind of looks, well, I don't really know how to describe this. They have a pretty wild looking fur too. And the tigers usually have a shorter fur. But this is a beautiful Plush. So there you go. Yeah, all my squiddies, I put them on the ground to record the video. Yeah, no face. It's about to go to bed. It's about time to go to bed. So there you go. I know it's a pretty long video. I really hope you liked this haul. I was pretty excited about showing you all those weird, cute plushies. So yeah, there you go. I have a German Shepherd on his way. I will probably include him in the next haul, because I just couldn't wait making this one. So there you go. I really hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye!